What's up, guys? Day trading knockouts here. How y'all doing? We had a crazy day in the market. Okay, I personally got involved today, and I did take some of it. There were emotional reasons on why I didn't get it all. It was an okay win. I honestly had the potential to take the whole trade to the downside, but unfortunately, there were certain things I didn't follow along with my plan. However, it was progress, and I guarantee you that I'm gonna keep taking the steps to get forward. And I want you to do the same way and have the same type of. Sorry, I'm looking over here because I'm looking at the screen, but I'm looking at myself. But guys, for real, seriously, take every day, learn to get better, improve, and today we're going to learn how to get prepared for the next day and how we can make sure that we don't get trapped with other people at the lows. And we're going to look at this from a technical analysis perspective. So let's get into the video, guys. So right here, got my notes. Basically, what I put right here, guys, is the summary for the day. Is that it appears that the open on today, because we did open a little bit higher, we didn't just open dead on the lows from the Friday session. It more than likely what happened was old business was being concluded and sellers were dumping their position from the weekend, and we were starting to get ready for the bigger institutions to commence new business. And we had validated that for sure that this trading range, the trading range that we previously were in before, all of this shit right here, excuse me, with the day trading extreme being 512.99, it's definitely now a bearish trend as we have lower lows, the equal highs right there, lower high, definitely lower high right now if you look at that, guys. So again, the bulls are losing, bears are winning, simple as that. We're in a downtrend right now, no longer in a trading range, and sellers have stepped their game up now. And bulls need a lot to do in order to recover. Not even in the picture at the moment, but anything can happen in the markets. And today, I didn't take any of my setups. Actually, I initially anticipated that we were not going to take any bearish setups. However, I had to make an adjustment on the fly due to the data that was given in the market and how basically, due to what was given in the market with the potential for a bearish setup, I decided to take a trade. I took partial profits. Should have taken more. Again, it's really frustrating, especially when it's not even a mistake of not knowing. It's just the fact that I had strategies in plan, but there's certain things that I put in place that I did incorrectly. And again, regardless, it's not. This isn't about the journal, but let me not get sidetracked, guys. Overall, it right now what it's about looking for in the future. It's about looking for bearish setups and retests of above levels of resistance that are significant key levels. We'll get into that in a little bit. And don't be biased. Understand that the bears are in control. However, there's two things I want to take into consideration. One, don't just be super trigger happy just to take a bearish setup just because of everything that happened today. Be patient and look for the proper setups that you have placed in your strategy. And second, please don't get trapped dead at the lows with all the rest of the FOMO sellers. Look for somewhat of a discount price entry before you look to get in. And we're going to get into that in a second as well, guys. So I'm going to go over the setups to avoid. So first off, don't chase the market. As I said, don't get trapped dead on the lows. Don't trade trades without the proper 15-minute higher time frame confirmation, like we always talk about. And again, you got questions, please comment down below. Have higher standards for the trades that I take. Always, always. You want to be picky with your setups. Don't just look for things that are shiny. Don't be too biased for the bearish setups, like I mentioned earlier. And lastly is don't take a bearish setup without getting a retest. And do not enter a trade tomorrow if we just continue straight down without a retest. Again, even though it's tempting, it's okay if you don't take a trade in a day. There will be setups in the future, so relax. The stuff that happened today, I've seen a bunch of times happen. Not like a bunch like every day, but I've seen things like this happen somewhat decently, a decent amount of times, more than I can count on two hands over the past year and a half of trading that I've had. A little under a year and a half. But still, regardless, you'll be fine. There'll be more setups. You're going to make money. But regardless, stick to the strategy and don't focus on the profits. Stick to the plan, stick to the strategy, profits will come. Foundational advice right there. And when it comes to the setups I'm taking, guys, first, I want to clarify. I know I said don't be too biased, but right now with the data given, there is, and with my whiff trend style type of trading, people are different. Some people look for reversals, but I'm looking for whiff trends setups. That's what I typically do. There's no reason to look for bullish setups tomorrow. I'm going to wait for more data to occur and to have a reason to do so. However, there is one trade that is possible, but highly unlikely. But I'm going to go over that setup that is a potential bullish setup, but probably not going to happen, but it's still on the table. Just Maybe not tomorrow, but probably in the future, maybe. It could happen tomorrow, but I doubt it. But again, it's still possible. So keep that in mind. Anything can happen in the markets. And at the end of the day, it's never a 100% certainty. Everything's a guess. So the only bullish scenario that I have is possible, but very improbable, is look for a 15-minute higher low above 510.85, and we would target 512.60, and then $513.65 is the optimal target. Now all the bear scenarios, I got a lot. Look for a retest at 510.85 and a 15-minute. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, sorry about that, guys. So look for actually, you know what? Let me change this. Actually, let me change this. Sorry about this, guys. Because I don't like to look for two. I don't like to look for both a bearish and a bullish setup on the same price. Let's get this. Uh, Again, even more highly unlikely now. So let's look for a bullish scenario at 512.99, and we would target 514.65, and then 515.65 will be the optimal target. All right. Bearish scenario is look for a retest at 510.85 and a 15-minute bearish pattern at this level, and we would target 509.10, and then $508.10 is the optimal target. Second scenario for the bears, look for a retest at $509.30 and look for a 15-minute bearish pattern, and we would target $507.50, and then $560.50 is the optimal target. Third bearish scenario, look for a retest at $507.20 and look for a 15-minute bearish pattern, and we would target $505.60, and then $504.60 is the optimal target. Bearish scenario number 4, look for a retest at $505.30 and we would target $509.30, and then $502.90 is the optimal target. So that's everything I got for tomorrow, guys. So please, guys, don't get trapped with the sellers. Look for the proper setups. Stick to your plan. Profits will come. Today was crazy. Anything can happen in the markets. There'll be crazy days, choppy days. You just got to be prepared for it. The most important part is get the screen time, get the knowledge, and get your mindset right, and take the steps necessary to look at every little articulate detail to figure out what it is you're doing wrong and you can do better. Okay? So again, regardless of where you're at in your trading journey, I hope to get better. So please help me by critiquing me. But more importantly, when you critique me, it'll help you. And I want to make sure that you guys make it as well. So without that said, guys, I always mess up with these things because it's live always. But anyways, with that being said, happy to be here. Day trading knockouts. Signing out. Peace.